What's going on YouTube? 6'5 Rider here, coming back to you with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the upgrades that I've done to my lovely 2022 FTR 1200. So stick around with me and let's go ahead and get started. So the biggest and most obvious upgrade I've done to this bike, it's mostly stock, but I've done some little touches here and there to kind of make it to my liking, is this SNS slip-on. This is a very popular exhaust system for the FTR 1200, and in my opinion, other than going full exhaust, it looks like one of the best. This one is a single pipe compared to the stock Acras or some other pipes on the market where it comes out with two different pipes. This one's actually just a single one, and you see it gives it that cool stainless color, and it sounds amazing, to be honest. With the exhaust also comes the carbon fiber shield over here. Such good quality, especially from a known company such as SNS. Now moving to the back of the bike, you'll see here I got rid of the fender and I went ahead with the NRC tail tidy kit that has basically the integrated turn signals as well as the license plate holder. You'll see the license plate, you can see it pretty clearly, and you won't really get in trouble by any cops because even if you're standing all the way back here, you'll be able to tell what it says, and it's not really hidden. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten pulled over for it at all just yet. Let me go ahead and turn it on for you guys and show you what it looks like. So here's the right turn signal as well as the left turn signal, as well as the light for the license plate. I went ahead and left the stock seat on the bike. This is the stock seat from the FTR Rally, specifically the 2022 year model, and I left that exactly as is. I did add some frame sliders in here. These are from Speed Racing Accessories. I don't remember where I bought it from, but I'll try to see where I bought it from and then link it in the description below. But it seems like pretty good quality, and I also use it to lift the rear of the motorcycle whenever I'm cleaning the chain. We'll move on here. As we all know, with these bikes, there's absolutely zero storage on the FTR 1200. So I went ahead and got this little bag from Kemimoto. It's actually a handlebar bag. However, it seems to have multi-functions. I just zip tied it onto the frame of the bike here, and it looks pretty clean if I say so myself. Has a lot of room for storage. You can finally store your registration on it, as well as other things. I usually throw in my sunglasses in here and a bunch of other stuff. Additionally, I did buy the engine guard on this bike from Sato Racing. I'll link it in the description down below. We'll take a look at it here from here, and as you can see, it sticks out pretty much a little bit shorter than the handlebars, but far enough to protect the radiator as well as protect the engine in the case that if the bike ever falls or drops. Now going on to the handlebars, I went ahead with the Vans grips. I got this color right here to kind of match the seat color, and you can see it looks amazing. I did go for the fender bar end mirrors. You'll see over there and over there. I kept the stock bar end weights in here, and I also added internal bar weights on the handlebar just to reduce the vibration. These mirrors are great. They do vibrate at higher speeds once you're rolling on the throttle. However, once you get to a constant speed or you roll off the throttle, then it's absolutely fine. But it is to be expected from such a torquey motorcycle with a V-twin like this one. In addition to that, when I removed the stock handlebars, I got these little plugs from Amazon to kind of cover the holes over here and over there, which makes it perfect. On the gauge itself, I went ahead and added the USB port. This is a part you can get directly from Indian for about $54. I'll link it in the description down below, and it's already wired onto the bike. All you have to do is kind of plug and play, to be honest, and it works right away. provides ample power for my phone to keep it charging all day as I'm riding. Finally, on the handlebar setup, I did go ahead and add a quad lock. Obviously, quad lock super helpful and definitely needed for your phone. Coming to the front side of the motorcycle, I did exchange my stock fender with a fender from an FTR carbon, and you can see how it looks so nice, the carbon here. The plan was to actually make the entire bike carbon. However, I have not had the chance to do that yet. I did also add these front turn signals. They were also plug and play from a much smaller company. And you know me guys, I like to support small businesses. Shout out to Teddy Deaton on the FTR 1200 Facebook group. He hooked me up with these lights with his company, Solid Render Designs, and they work really nicely. You'll see here, they look very sleek and they're very bright for their size. If you turn them on, you'll see how bright it is. Looks pretty awesome. One thing that annoys me about them a little bit is when you kill the power, these lights stay on for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. It does not suck power from the battery, so that's okay, as it takes power directly from the ECM on the motorcycle. Trying to see if I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, obviously the biggest thing that I've done to this bike is the tune. I've had it tuned by a DynoJet Power Vision 4. I don't know how much horsepower it now produces, but I bet you it's closer to that 120 horsepower number, probably around 107, 108. It does feel torquey and high power like crazy. It does feel amazing after the tune. So if you want to get your bike tuned, I highly recommend it, especially if you're not planning to do a TOS exhaust. Then I highly recommend going for the Power Vision tune and get the flash specifically from Fuel Moto. I did a video about that. You guys can check it out at the link up here. So yeah, you guys, these are all the upgrades that I've done to my 2022 Indian FTR 1200. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it gave you some inspiration to some parts that you wanted to add to your own motorcycle. If you have any questions, as always, hit me up on Instagram, drop them in the comments below, and I will be sure to get back to you all. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay